For this workout, you're going to need a ankle strap, at least one, a straight bar, and two of these independently held handles for both of the cables. And so we're gonna get started first with some pretty easy movements. If you haven't already ran or jogged, do that for about 5 or 10 minutes and then come back and start the video. And if you don't wanna jog or go for a run, that's okay. We're gonna start anyways. All right, so we're gonna just put this to our ankle. And the first movement here we're gonna do is gonna be a superset. So we're gonna be doing some leg extensions just into some high knees essentially. So if you can, hold on to something or hold on to your waist, whatever you want to do, and simply just kick forward. And that's about it. And try to keep the leg that's doing the kicking as straight as you can to really focus on your quadriceps. And now we move into high knees. So working on the hip flexors next. All right, and then we switch legs. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, are you ready? Leg extensions. And now we do high knees. So and if you want, for the high knees here, you can always face the machine and hold on. Whew. All right. Oh. We'll do 3 sets of that, so 2 more to go. Essentially, we're just warming up our hip flexors and our quads a little bit before we move into the squats. That way, you're not shocked and your knees or joints aren't really gonna feel a lot of pain from doing that movement if you have those joint issues. Okay. And let's go for round 2. Ooh. Whew, let's switch. Oh man, I feel it. All right, we have one more to go. Whew. Okay. Yeah, I want to have like 20 pounds on there. Just do whatever weight you feel is comfortable for you and it's challenging enough within the time frame that we have, and I think you'll be in a good position. These aren't meant to be heavy, or at least not the hip flexor movement, but if you feel like you can do more, try it out and see how it feels. If not, just go back down, and that's okay. So this is our last round for this combo. And so try to finish strong. And you know what? I'm thinking it's probably a lot better if I had something to hold on to. I will remember that for next time. Whew. Okay. All right. Switching legs. Switching legs. Okay. Whew. That's good. Are you ready? Let's begin. Okay, that's it. Moving on to the next movement here. We'll be using the strap again, but this time we'll be doing some hamstring curls. So you're gonna face the cables and just curl your leg back, working on your hamstring, these muscles here. I always enjoy to pre-activate the muscles, at least that way when I do my squats, like I said, I can feel it and I know exactly what the muscles are supposed to feel like when I'm doing a movement, and so I don't do anything bad to hurt my joints. But this is a pretty straightforward movement, and we don't need to rest for that long since these aren't really tasking on your cardiovascular system. So the breaks are going to be a little bit short at the beginning here and gradually increase as we get more difficult with the movement. So it's been about a minute. Let's go. You're just gonna curl to your butt. And if you want and you have a bench, you can also just lay on the bench and perform this. All right, 30 seconds there. We're gonna switch legs. Oh, perfect. And start. And it helps if you stand straight up and vertically with your glutes engaged. That'll focus all of the tension on your hamstrings, and you should feel it a lot more. So that was the first round. So what I mean is, normally when you are bent over, your glutes are going to help you a little bit bring the weight up. But when you are straight vertically and you engage your glutes, they're not gonna be doing any movement, and so only your hamstrings are gonna be moving the weight. If you can do that, you'll feel a lot better, and coincidentally, you won't be able to lift that much weight because your hamstrings are gonna be doing all the work this time and not a mixture of your hamstrings and your glutes. But that's enough talk. Let's move on to the second round. All right. Okay. And we gonna start. If you notice, I haven't changed the weight. I've done this before, and this is about a pretty decent weight for the amount of reps and rest breaks that we are doing for this full body workout. So going too heavy and you will have to rest for a little bit longer. Or if it's your first time, you might have to rest for a little bit longer as well. But these are perfect because if you go to any hotel, they normally have a functional trainer with 2 cables. And so knowing how to do a full body workout with nothing but cables is really good when you are traveling away from home. All right, we have one more round to do, and then we can start with our squats. Okay, last round. Okay. Whew. Nice. Okay. Whew. All right. So for the next part, you're gonna go ahead and grab the longer bar, which is normally used for your lat pull downs and all that good stuff. We're gonna attach it, and basically you're gonna have it within the crease of your elbows, and this is how you'll be performing the squats with the cable right through here in the middle. You're gonna come down and up, and that's it. We're gonna give it another 30 seconds. Let your heart rate recover a little bit. Keep on moving though. Don't have a seat. Just stay standing, move a little bit, and you'll be good. You never wanna just lay down and rest after moving like that. So you might see me do a little jog or move a little bit, that's because I want to keep my heart rate at least up and steady. Okay, so for weight, the first set is for you to get a feel of the movement, and so choose whatever you think you can do, and if it's too light for you, then feel free to go up. But you might only be able to go up by so much since it's cables after all. And we're gonna start. And we're done. All right, that first set was again just for you to test it out, feel the movement. If that was too light, add a couple more pounds to it, and you'll be ready for the first real set. Oh. And at this stage, your quads and your hamstrings should be fired up from the previous two exercises, and so you should know exactly which muscles to feel doing this movement. Just make sure that when you're going down, you stay straight, not to be confused with vertically. So you want your back straight, but it doesn't have to be vertically like straight, and so you can lean forward a little bit, just as long as your back is always straight. And obviously, if you can keep your head up, it'll help you align your spine a lot better. But this is the first round officially, okay? And get in positions, and we're gonna start, you and I. Let's go. And we're done. Whew. First round, hope it felt good. Second round coming up in about a minute. And if you need longer to rest, just please do so. I'm just doing the 1 minute rest for the sake of filming this whole thing in a pretty reasonable time frame. But everyone's at different levels, and yeah, take as long as you need to take if it's really taxing on your system. Whew, talking and doing this is really hard because I need to breathe. Yeah. Okay, so for those of you who are like, oh, this is light, okay? For this next set, what we're gonna do is, we're gonna start at the bottom like usual, but we're not gonna come all the way up. We're gonna just come about halfway up and then come back down. Halfway up and then come back down. That way we're keeping the tension in the muscles for the whole 30 or 40 seconds that we're doing this for. And so don't lock it out, don't come straight. Just to make sure that these muscles are working like we wanted to. Full body workout, all right. So Let's begin. Don't come all the way up, remember. Just bounce up and down. Just like this. Bouncing. Yep. Whew. Whew. That was hard, huh? Yeah, that was hard. Whew. But that was good. It's all about, what do they call it? Time under tension. Yeah. Ooh. Hold on a second. I like hanging. It's a great way to decompress the spine. All right, 30 seconds and then we have the last set. We're gonna do it the same way. And so just bounce up and down for the 30 seconds and that'll be it. So try to push through and I'll be right here with you. Pushing through myself. Woo! Yep. Usually I would rest for about like a minute and 30 or even 2 minutes, but this will work. And then I'll probably go up in weight, but this is just doing this. It's pretty tough. Okay, last one. All right, let me set my timer. And begin. Whew. Oh my. Whew. Okay, that was good. Next we have the glute and hamstrings pull through. So you're gonna need the rope for this one. Okay. So put this back for now and grab the rope, which is this piece here. And all we're gonna do is this is for the hamstrings, and so I'm too tired. Yeah, just gonna swing your hips forward and back to activate the hamstrings and your glutes. Set the rest timer. All right, perfect. And so for this one, you wanna have your feet slightly apart, toes pointing out, so your hips are open. That way you can come back and then squeeze your glutes and your hamstring to help pull you back upright. And so if you want to pause the video, practice that for a little bit, but if you don't and you just want to jump into it, we're gonna do that, okay? So let's use this. That's a good weight. Yep, that's a good weight. So keep the same weight that you had on. You're just gonna grab, walk out like 2 steps. Okay? Feet are pointing up, down, and thrust your hip forward, okay? Your hands are just anchor points. Okay. So reach down, boom. Hips back, back, and forward. You should almost have it to where your toes are gonna be lifted off the ground, and then you're just gonna thrust your hips forward. All right. Just like that. Whew. So it's like a standing hip thrust, I guess you could call it that. You just boom. So hips back, back, forward. You see? Hips move back, and your body's gonna go back down. And then you're gonna bring your hips up. And that's about it. Notice how my knees don't really bend. It's just hip moving back and forward, back and forward. If you can master that, oh man, oh geez. Yeah, you're gonna go places, because that's a good movement to master. Ooh, total body. We're not really gonna hit every muscle because it's just so much muscle in your body, but I try to at least put something that's good enough to where you can get a decent workout. All right, second round. So same thing, step out, using the hips back and forward. Hips back and forward. Ooh. Right, we have one more round to go, and then we're moving on to the upper body, which is what everybody likes. A nice upper body. But yeah, I like starting with the lower body first, because it just makes sense. I mean, you want to have a stable foundation, and your legs are going to take you a lot of places in your life, so it's good to work on them, at least to make sure that they function properly, so when you're older you can move about without any help from anybody. And yeah, okay, so 10 seconds. Okay, prepare yourself mentally, and I want you to finish strong with me, all right? Remember, I'm right here with you. So let's grab, walk out, and hips back and forward. Hips back, forward. There you go. Back and forward. Ooh, can you feel it? Whew. All right, good job. We're moving on to the upper body now. So let's rest for about 1 minute and 30 seconds. Let's see. We're gonna start out with the bicep curl and then the upright row. I had to write it down because there's so many exercises. For this one, you're gonna grab the straight bar, or the lat pull down bar, attach it to the bottom pulley again. Notice how, and I planned this on purpose, but we haven't moved this pulley at all, and we've only been on one pulley so far, so I think I'm doing pretty good with this planning stuff. I'm trying to minimize how much movement goes on so that you're not confused and you're not lost while watching this video, and you can keep up pretty easily too. Okay, we're gonna do 3 sets. All right, bicep curl and upright row. Okay, so we're just gonna get started. And you might want to reduce the weight. We're doing biceps first, so reduce whatever weight that you had on it. and start. Now. So keep your elbows near your side. All right, now we're gonna do some upright row. I really want you to reduce the weight for this one. So do not do this heavy, okay? Drop the weight, and all we're gonna do is just grip it wide and come up and down, okay? Up and down. So keep your hands as far apart as you can. Up to like the middle of your chest, and that's it, just like that. All right, put the weight back on that you had on for your biceps. If you want to move up in weight, go ahead and do so. If you feel like the weight that you picked is good enough for you, that's fine. I will be going up. This is our only bicep movement in this workout. So if you really want to go up and really get a good burn, go up, okay? Don't be scared. Do every single set like it is your last set. That's a really good mentality to keep. But yeah, so the upright row, it's a movement for your traps. And so just like the middle of your back, you see that muscle poking out. It's a good muscle to develop. Helps you with keeping your back aligned and straight and protecting your spine and all that good stuff. Okay, round 2. Woo! All right, upright row now. Reduce the weight again. Oh. And we're gonna start. Whew. So you can see what it looks like. All right. The rest, we have one more to do. This is fun. Okay. Ooh, I think I pinched my skin through the weight plates, and it hurts. It hurts a lot. Oh well. Let me put this back nice and tidy. There we go. Perfect. 30 seconds, and we'll go. If you want, this is the last set. Shake out your biceps a bit. Just be loose for a couple of seconds. And for this last one, I really want you to squeeze the bar as hard as you can. That'll stabilize your forearms and really help you feel your biceps engage a lot better. Okay. So, last set. Notice how I'm as close to the cable as I can. That way the weight only has to travel up and down and not at an angle. Ooh. Oh. Ooh, at least the best I can. Okay. Okay. Ouch. All right. Are you ready for this one? And grip the weight, and you're gonna start. Just like that. Same thing. Come as close as you can. There you go. All right. Good job. Good job. Okay. Next up, what do we have? What did I write? Oh yeah, standing row. All right. So we're gonna move the cable up a bit to the top. We're gonna work out our back now. Okay. You're gonna grab the single handed straps. We're using just one for this movement, and so have it up here, one of these bad boys. Okay, and all we're gonna do is pull the weight to us. Okay, now when most people do this, they end up, and let me show you what not to do. They end up pulling like towards the chest. You see how my hand is next to my chest? What you want to do is pull towards your midsection, like where your belly button is. That way your arm goes from a 180 degree down to 90, okay? This is where your lats are going to be engaged the most. Anything else, it's not really engaged. And so when it's down here, the lats are engaged and pulling the weight. So remember that if you go less than 90 degree, you're doing it wrong. So actually, yeah, 180, 90. I'm going to start with my right hand first. Pick whatever you want, but that's about it for that movement. And so we're gonna come in and pull to the midsection, okay? Your hand is just an anchor point. You're pulling your elbows down to your midsection, okay? Boom. Boom. Just like this. All right, we're gonna switch hands now. And I'll do you a favor and turn around so you can see me the other way. But for now, I'm just gonna watch the side view. And so up, 180, 90, 180, 90, 180, 90, 180, 90. Just like that, 180, 90 degrees. 180 degrees, 90 degrees. It's that simple. Just an L shape. Boom. 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 All right. I'm gonna rest for like 40 seconds. Since we're doing one hand at a time, by the time the rest timer is up, this side will be ready to go. And then, you know, yeah. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. What's that? I might go up. I'm gonna go up actually. Yeah. Just because it felt so good. And I'm gonna show you what it looks like from behind, I suppose. But I hope that was a good explanation. 180 degrees, 90 degrees. Fun stuff. Okay. So let's begin. Go. You see, notice. Ooh, wow. Yep, I feel that. Ooh, let's switch hands. Quickly, quickly. All right. Whew. Well, that's a good one. Okay, we have one more round to go, and then we're moving on to the next exercise. Yeah, you know what? A lot of people, well, a lot of older people, I'd say, enjoy the cable movements a lot, since it's like it's really easy on the joint. For you to get this same amount of contraction from the cables with a free weight, you're going to be doing a lot of bent over rows, and most people, they can't do it properly, and so what ends up happening is you put a lot of strain on your lower back, and you know, over time it adds up and you start to get back issues, whereas you can get the same muscle definition from doing these cable movements as you would on a free weight. Of course, free weight is good since you work out more muscle fibers, like your muscle stabilizers and stuff like that, but this is fine too. Enough talk, this is last set. Let us begin. There we go. So whew. I like easy workout. This is an easy workout. The movements are pretty simple. Whew. I am so tired. Oh man, oh my goodness. Whew. Wait a second. Oh yeah. All right, we'll switch hands now. This is the last one. Remember? Feel the burn. Just like that, yep. Whew. Oh my. You see, I don't know how some people film workouts and you don't see them getting tired. Are they actually doing it? Well, I don't know, man. I'm just doing this for fun. So the next movement here. Oh, nice. I wrote down chest flies. Okay, so you're gonna get the other cables. Yeah. Yep, we're gonna use both cables now. So this is perfect. Attach your other strap to the cable on the other side. Okay. All right. Pick a weight that you think is good for you, that isn't too heavy. Okay. We're gonna do these standing up. Oh, jeez. That's not even. Make sure the weights are even on each side though. There we go. We're gonna start pretty easy. And yeah. All right. Oh. All right, we're gonna start now, okay? We're gonna start now. We're gonna have a stagger stance just for balance. And you're gonna just go there. Ooh. Just like that. I like to clap my hands together. Like you're applauding. And if you want a really good stretch, have the weight go as far back as you are able to allow it to go, and then bring it back in. Just like that. And we rest, okay? For about 30 seconds. We're just gonna pump a lot of this movement in for our chest. And so you should get a really nice pump at least. And if you want to finish off, I didn't have it down here, but you can do push-ups at the end of this workout if you have the energy to do a push-up. And that'll be like a really nice cool down. I think we'll do that. Yeah, yeah, we'll do that. So, few seconds here. We're gonna go again. Grab your weight and begin. And so it's okay to bend your elbows when it's coming back. In fact, you should. That way you don't tear any of your inner deltoids. Woo. Oh man, I need water. It's right over there. 1 second. All right. Whew. Okay. 5 seconds. We're gonna go again for another one. Hope you are ready. And let's go. All right, what do we have next? Ooh, my chest is really oh my gosh. Uh-oh. I think I'm getting a chest cramp. Alright, so we have triceps, and then I forgot shoulders. So we'll do that after we do our actually no. Bring this all the way to the bottom, okay? So all the way to the bottom. It's like that. Both of them. Okay. And we're gonna do our triceps. And so if you want, and you should, reduce the weight. Have it something pretty light. Okay. Start light. See how it feels. If it's heavy, you can go up. If not, I guess you're just strong. All right. So you're gonna grab opposite hand, grab the opposite cable. Let me put the timer on. This is my favorite movement for shoulders on a cable. It's a good movement. So same thing here, opposite hand. Grab it. It should be crossed. And you just, oh geez. Oh geez. Okay. Come up like that. Yep. And if you want, you can even just wow, grab the handles themselves. Like that. I'm gonna take the handles off, but feel free to use the handles if you want. I like it better when I just grip the ball. You might not enjoy that, but I do. So I'm gonna do that. Set my rest timer. Whew. And while I'm doing this, I'm gonna stretch out my chest a bit, just to allow blood to flow freely into that muscle that we just did. There we go. You ready? All right. Reset. Let's go. The opposite hand grabs on, and off we go. Whew. One more, and then we'll do triceps, and we're done. Well, we can be, or we can keep going. It's up to you. Yeah. Few more seconds here. Just the part that people don't like is knowing that you have to stand around and wait for your body to recover before you go again. And yeah, it's part of the workout though, letting yourself recover. Okay. Oh, my range. Last set. Oh. Okay, so we're gonna take one of the cables all the way up to the top. We are doing triceps. Okay. Actually, let's do both of the cables. This will be a lot faster. I feel like we're running out of time here. And what you're gonna do, what we just did, right? But you're gonna grab it opposite of my phone, and then you're just gonna come down just like that, okay? So let me set the rest timer up and we can start now. So opposite hand, and begin. Whew. That was a fun movement. All right, another set to go, and then we'll be done. We might do some push-ups at the end just to keep the body moving, but that'll be it though, I promise. Yeah. You know what? We didn't even do any of our core, but that's okay though. I'm sure you have a day where you do your core maybe for like 5 to 10 minutes, and if you don't, I have videos on the channel using core workouts. Pretty simple stuff: crunches, leg lifts, ab rollouts, all those really easy but effective movements. That's what I do, and it works for me, and so I don't try to do anything too fancy. Let's look at second set. And if you've made it this far, I hope you at least subscribe to the channel so I know the videos are good, and leave a comment below if you enjoy this workout, whether you're on vacation or if you have a setup similar to this, or even if you're at a gym that has a functional trainer and you just enjoy doing cables. Leave a comment, let me know. If you're wondering why I'm looking down, my timer is on the ground, so I need to keep track. I should get one of those things that magnetize to the structure. Yeah, I'll find something on Amazon. Okay, so we have one more to go, then we'll do some push-ups, and that'll be it. I feel like we've been here for about 35 minutes, give or take a couple. So that's a good time frame. Okay. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And if you're wondering why I'm leaning forward, is if when your elbows are behind your body and you extend your hands, your triceps will be much more engaged versus over here. And so leaning into it really does make a huge difference. Whew. Oh, that was good. All right. Finish up with just one round of push-ups. Should be easy, right? Yeah. Just gonna jump right into push-ups right now, and we'll be done. You know it's a good workout when you can even do 20 push-ups. Oh my goodness. All right. Whew. All right, that's how I like to test whether or not I've worked out enough. If I can barely do even 15 or 20 push-ups, it's a good workout. So, like I said, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. If you have other workouts you want me to film, let me know. I'll put it down into the video queue and get working to have that published for you. And obviously subscribe again if you haven't. And I'll see you in my next video. And have a good day or good night or good evening, whatever time it is for you. Enjoy the day.